Oh my God. Happy Sunday. So, this week it's a do or die. The reason being that's the last week. I know we still have some few days, but mostly our Christmas is falling this year is falling on Monday. So we might not have I don't know when the market is the market open on Tuesday or when is Wednesday? They usually close the market Monday and 25th and 26th, right?
I could check. Let me see.
Yeah. So this week is our do or die. If you've not made 5,000, this is the week, and we're going to see how we are going to make it. If you don't make 5,000, we'll have to.
Right on.
Huh?
No, I said right on.
Yeah. When is the market open after Christmas? If you guys are hearing lullaby song, is because
it opens back Tuesday.
It's open on?
It's supposed to open back Tuesday. It's closed Monday.
Oh my goodness. So mostly we don't have a lot of volume, especially now since Christmas is falling on a Monday. Some people might extend their holiday. So this is the week we want to, it's a do or die. If you've not made 5,000 yet, this is your week, okay? That's why I told Leroy, you guys have to leave Leroy alone. He is mine this week, okay? You guys are leaving him alone. I don't want to hear he's in any group. I don't want to hear Kashiro, you're giving him homework. Nothing, nothing. No. There's a song Marie loves. Oh, no. So
you've taken the only emotion.
You guys are there having a dance, and this gentleman, all of you are claiming a piece of him. He has not made 5,000. That's not fair. That is not fair at all. So this week it's me and Leroy. All of you stay away, okay? Is that okay? I'm not asking, I'm saying that's how it is. He has to make it. And so that when the year is coming to a close, he has sealed the deal and he won't look back. This is hitting resistance and pullback, resistance and pull. No. How is it he hit 4,500 and then he's pulling back? We don't want that. We want him to hit 5,000 this week, and that will be no looking back. I know there are other people who haven't. We are going to do it this week and we'll see how. Okay, but Leroy, no, please just spare him this week, ladies, especially you ladies, spare him this week, okay? He is mine, okay? Now, now we are going to discuss about, I know people are not happy, but that's how it is.
No, we have to, a soldier has to be put to the front. He's a general, so you have to work with him.
Yes. So I want him delivered from this cheering everybody else. I want him also to do the dance, the Mapesa dance. Okay.
Sure.
Now, back to business. We are going to look at stocks that have broken the Bollinger Band rule. Okay. Now, this means, I know I tell you guys to look at stocks that are bearish also, but I want us to focus on stocks that they've broken the rule and there's a possibility they're going to continue up, okay? I know you guys know how to use the Bollinger Band, but I don't know if you guys know, I know I've discussed about breaking the rule, okay? So the Bollinger, I don't know if it's called Bollinger or Bollinger, I have no idea. It has three bands, the upper band, the mid band, which is the moving, a 50 moving average, then the lower band, okay? Now, the band would tell you whether a stock is overbought or a stock is oversold. So if it's at the upper Bollinger Band, If it's at the upper Bollinger Band, it is overbought. If it's at the lower Bollinger Band, it's oversold. Okay. Then of course, all of us know about the squeeze. So we'll work to, the only thing we are looking at this week is stocks that are above, they've broken the rule. When they break that rule, and we'll go to the charts and see, that stock has to, these stocks are not supposed to be outside the band. When they are outside the band, it's breaking the rule. They have to come back in, and we'll see how the stocks that broke the rule this week, how they behaved. And this is how we're going to trade them. And one of them is, who can guess the top one that was breaking the rule the whole week?
FGO.
AVGO, okay? So we're looking for such kind of stocks. They go outside the band, they pull back, then they go again outside the band, they pull back, they go outside the band. They can do that for a couple of days, but initially they have to either pull back and walk. Walking is what can take days. That's not breaking a rule. They're walking along the band. But before they start walking, they have to break this rule. And we'll look at those stocks beginning with AVGO. Now, that means that stock, you're looking at it, pull back. It creates a higher low, you're riding it back. It breaks the rule again. Pull back, you're riding it up. It breaks the rule again. So you're making money with the same stock as it breaks that rule and pulls back. Finally, we might get a good pullback, and then it starts going back up again. But stocks like BA, what has BA been doing? It's been walking up along the Bollinger Band, walking. So stocks that are walking along the upper or the lower Bollinger Band, you're buying time, because their walk can take 9 days, 12 days, 15 days, 18 days, 21 days. They are walking as long as they don't break the rule. They'll walk along the band. Those are the ones you're buying time. But the ones that are breaking the rule, before they start walking, they're breaking the rule. Those ones are dangerous. You're buying, it pulls back. You go in again, it pulls back. You go in again, it pulls. Then one time you see it just pull back. The whole day is bearish until it starts walking. So AVGO has not started walking. We'll see the stocks that have been walking along the band, and those stocks that they're touching, they're breaking the rule, coming back down, breaking the rule, coming back down. So those are the ones we are focusing on this week. They're the ones that are going to give us, all of us, 5,000. So there's no way you'll be looking at Leroy to give you a play. No, we'll see how we'll get those plays and what will help us to give us an entry. Now, it will either be we are trading calls, they're going to break the rule, or we are trading puts, they're pulling back because they've broken the rule. Somebody will take them to prison. So this is what we're going to discuss today. And those are the charts we're looking at today. So this is nothing major here. Mostly, these are the things we've looked at. So especially if you see a stock has broken the rule and it has a squeeze, that's money there. Okay. So we'll go to the charts. And we'll see how AVGO was breaking the rule. And AVGO is still there this week. So Majameni, if you didn't trade AVGO last week, the whole of last week from Monday, and you'll see how it was breaking the, so breaking the rule, you're looking at it on the daily chart. Okay. This is breaking the rule. This is walking. Here, it broke the rule, pull back, walk. This is walking, broke, pull back, walk, then finally pull back to this mid band. Here, it is breaking the rule, day one, breaking the rule, day two. So when it's breaking the rule, it's creating a higher high. When it pulls back, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher. But this can't continue for long. You can even go back and see when I don't know if it's, no, we have to go way back. Now, do you see here? Broke the rule, broke the rule, broke the rule, consolidation, then it was going up, then pullback. So a stock can break rules for 9 days. That's not possible. And that pullback is what we are timing. So here, break rule, pullback, consolidation, whatever. This was way back in March. I want to look at let's look at BA and see the difference between walking and breaking the rule. Okay, so here, breaking rule, breaking rule, breaking rule. So every time it breaks a rule, it's the same stock you're trading. Pull back, higher, low, you're going back in. Pull back, you're going back in. Pull back, you're going back in. It can't do this for 19 days. It's not possible. It can do this for 3 days, 6 days, but it can't go 9 days doing this because it's doing against, this is breaking the rule. It will finally pull back. When you see a lot of stocks that have been breaking the rule, they finally pull back. But when they are breaking the rule, we want to take advantage of that. Now, do you see BA? This is working. So here, it touched the lower band, pulled back. Came down, here, touch, pull back. But now this is walking. When you're walking, you can walk for 20 days, 21 days, 24 days, 27 days, 30 days, you can walk. You're walking down, walk. This is when you can buy time. But when it's breaking the rule, there's a danger of pulling back. Okay? It will work for whatever number of days. This is safe. So any stock you guys are trading now or looking or you want to swing, you want it to be walking either along the lower Bollinger Band or it's walking above the Bollinger Band. So here you see it touched, pulled back, and now it's walking. It's just walking slowly, majestically. It's shaking the hips. Walk. Now here it broke the rule. So BA is also in that list because it broke a rule here. So on Monday, tomorrow, either it will pull back and then break the rule again. So these stocks that are breaking rules, they are overbought. ZS is also there. So first we are identifying the stocks that are breaking the rule. Do you see how many days? Day 1, day 2, breaking. This can't go on for 9 days. It's not possible. It either has to pull back and then it starts walking. Those are the rules for the Bollinger Band. It can't just keep breaking this rule. There is no day you'll see a stock breaking a rule for more than 6 days and it's just going. It has to pull back and then it starts walking. Here, broke the rule for 3 days, pull back. Then it has to travel. It rejected this level, went above the mid band, went up. Okay, then broke rule here, consolidation, pull back, rejected this, touched this. Every time you touch the upper Bollinger Band, expect a reaction. Consolidation, now it started going up. It is going up, but it's breaking the rule. Now, this is the same stock you'll have traded it. Every day you're looking at it. You're pulling back, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. Okay? So first we are identifying the stocks that are breaking the rules. Now we'll have our top 5. There are some that Into is there, AVGO is there. You see? So this is what happens. It breaks rules. It has to pull back. Now when it pulls back, we want to see if it will continue up or it will go lower. All these stocks that are breaking the rules, they're the ones we are timing this week. We don't want anything else here in the middle or whatever. Here, do you see it was breaking. Finally, pullback happened. So it can't keep going on like this, the way you are seeing BA 21 days walking along. That can't happen. Can break the rules 6 days, maybe 9 days, but finally you're anticipating a pullback. Now we'll see how we're going to trade it and how we're gonna know when to swing, because at least one day during the week, we are going to be swinging calls. It's not just about day trading. We're going to be swinging. Now, when they are pulling back, the reason I said we are focusing on calls is because when they pull back, those calls become cheap. Let me see MSTR. I don't think MSTR is, no, MSTR is not in my list. Now, do you see what happened? Broken rule, then we got the pullback. So here, when you're getting the pullback, if you see on Tuesday, the 12th, now, and then we look at the stocks that did this last week and how we're going to, there will be an example of what to expect this week. So this was breaking rule, breaking rule, breaking rule. Finally, we got the pullback. So we can be swinging puts, or with these stocks, they for 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, they barely do anything. They create an inside day, and then finally it will try to go back to break the rule again. I think we love breaking rules. But that's what we are timing. So if we look at this MSTR on Friday the 8th, so if we go to a lower time frame, so this is what happened. It had broken the rule, and then finally we got a pullback. Now see the pullback from 602 to 546. So this is what we'll be timing. If we are getting a double top, if you're seeing is getting a double top or it's not hitting, so now we have to use that, and together with levels, you have to have target levels to see a rejection. If it's not going, what is it? So here it was supposed to go to 624. This is the monthly. Let's do the weekly. It had broken. So this is the monthly. Yes. So let's put multi and see if it will give us different results. So you come here, change to multi. Okay. So this week, you know, these lines look a lot. Let's see. Oh, I need it. It broke it. Okay. So you have to have a target level, the target level or the ATR level it was supposed to go to. So this next level, this week, it was supposed to go to 619, 611. So it didn't even touch that. Oh, I need to turn off this. Okay. It was supposed to go, this was the previous close. So it was supposed to go to 611. So you have to use a target level to see if it's a rejection. It will either create a double top or a double bottom for us to get a call or for you to get a put. Now, when you're seeing it is breaking the rule, something has to happen. And this is what we got. We got a pullback. Now, when it pulls back, so this was the strategy for MSTR. When it pulled back, after it broke the rule, it pulled back. You're waiting for at least 2 days. For those 2 days, so here it hit 546, and then the next day it hit 548. So it's either going to be in 2 days is creating a double bottom or a lower low and a higher low. Then you'll be swinging. That's the day you're getting calls to swing, whether you're getting a double bottom or a higher low. So if we go, this is on 12th, we go by 15 minutes. So this is on Monday, it came down. So this is not the day you can swing here, but it's dangerous. We want to get that confirmation where we're getting that move. It will try to go back again to break the rule. So here, 546, wait for the second day. It will either create a higher low or a double bottom. That's where you're swinging your call and you're holding that whole day. Okay. So this one didn't make that move pre-market, but we'll look at another one. So this was MSTR. Then another example. It has to be a stock that is breaking the rule. Now you see when this DLTR was going down, broke a rule here, broke a rule, pull back, then walk. This is safe. You can hold. Those people saying, I'm holding, I bought time. You only buy time when it's walking. When it's breaking this rule, you can get a pullback. But when it's walking, it can walk for days. The minute it breaks a rule, expect a move. So here it started going up. So we know this stock has been going up since it reported earnings. Breaking rule day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, then pull back. So in those days it's pulling back, you're timing for it to create double bottom or a higher low. So these 3 days, barely a pullback, shallow pullback, you're timing to get it to try to go back again, to go back up, to break the rule. So this is when. So from 6, it was consolidating. So in those days, you're timing either double bottom or higher low. So we go by that same Friday. Okay. So this Friday, 124, 124. So if you have a double bottom, wait for a higher low. So we had 124, 124, okay? Then the next day, either wait for a higher low or you can buy. That move is coming. So it went from this 124 all the way to 132. It's an opportunity to swing. The stocks that are broken rules. So if you look in these days where it was pulling back and consolidating, those contracts, especially this was on a Friday, then a Monday, the calls were probably cheap because of this barely a moving consolidation. Then as days are going longer and longer, you're not getting a move, it makes those contracts cheaper. So this and we'll see the other strategy will add to this. Mostly on Monday and Tuesday, you're watching for double bottom. The move will come Wednesday, Thursday, or sometimes the move can come Thursday, Friday. But we want those stocks that are broken rules. Are you guys still here? Now, there's something I taught Ruth this morning, and it works perfectly with this strategy. I know you guys don't like indicators, but okay. So we have LRCX, we have Coast is there, we have HD, we have FedEx, and FedEx is reporting earnings. So we'll be looking at FedEx for the same thing. We have all the semiconductors there, NVIDIA, KLAC, LRCX, ASML, AVGO, all of them. They broke rules. The only thing I don't have here is NVIDIA, but we'll take advantage of all the other semiconductors and just put it there by force. But all these others rule. Now you see here, broke rule, pullback, continued. So we want to take advantage of this. When the day it's pulling back, we are looking for double bottom or a higher low. Even your Doku, you guys who had Doku, it had the same thing last week. Look, rule broken, rule broken, rule broken. So if we go to a lower time frame, that day it moved on Friday. Let's look at what happened on Wednesday and Thursday. So 54. This, if it's a small ATR, don't even try to swing the first day. Just wait for it to create a double bottom. So 54, 55, higher low, buy, swing. Okay. Now, if you're seeing the second double bottom and it's giving you a squeeze, that's your second confirmation. Get in. Amazon is also there. I'll share the list, but this is what we are timing. Okay. It is breaking the rule and it has a squeeze on the daily. Ha! This move we've been waiting for Amazon Shiba. The move is coming if Shiba is here. The move is coming. So it was breaking the rule, breaking the rule, breaking the rule. Okay. So we want that 2 days creating double bottom. So this is only, it's not only going up, it can also be going down. Now, look at this stock. Okay. So we had now breaking the rule, breaking the rule, breaking the rule. Then finally, we had this pullback. So it's not just one way. It can be both ways. Why? Because we have this is a stock that is overbought. It's breaking the rule. So it can either pull back or it can be, it's a shallow pullback and then it wants to go back up. So you're not only looking at calls, you're also looking at puts. So if it's a lower high, double top, you're getting puts. Now you see this one, it came from wherever, all the way from 721 to 679, this mid band. So if we go to a lower time frame, okay. So this, it had broken the rule. It's been breaking the rule, breaking the rule. It hit 717. Then we had 720. Then the next day, a lower high, get puts. Okay. If you're seeing this level of the gap from the upper band to the mid band, if the gap is giving you good points, that's where you're trading puts. Okay, now you see the next day it was also coming back here. So now it's also in that list. So now because it can decide to go back up. So we are looking for double bottom now. We got the double top or I don't know, lower high. So these 2 days, we have 674. It will go up. That's why I told you guys the coast, we'll wait for it Monday because it will open up. We'll also look at coast. Then it will pull back. You're waiting for this to come back to 674. If it's giving you a good range, you can scalp the puts. But the goal is to ride it back up. If it's giving you a double bottom, you're swinging. So now if you look at the puts, they're a bit cheaper. Sorry, calls are a bit cheaper because we had this move down. Okay, so tomorrow you're watching now is in that list. Coast is also in that list, and Coast reported earnings last week, Thursday. Okay. So Coast broke the rules. So here it was walking. Then it started breaking the rule here, broke the rule here, broke the rule here, pull back. Okay, went up. So tomorrow we are looking for the same thing. Will it pull back? And it has a squeeze on 15 minutes. So you want it to pull back to give us a double bottom. So we are looking at this Monday and Tuesday, mostly Monday and Tuesday. You might have others creating double bottom on Monday and then the move starts, you're swinging calls Monday to Tuesday. But I've seen most of them from what I've done, the back testing, most of them are creating double bottom on Monday, the first bottom, the second bottom on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, Thursday, you are swinging the calls. Some of them it's Thursday, Friday. This one, they're also there, ENPH. So this is going to be a good week. It is our do or die week. AVGO is there, BA is there, now is there, tech stocks are there. Renewable, FSLR, ENPH, they are there. So we are either going to be looking for double top, we're writing it down, or those 2 days they create double bottom, we're writing it back up. This one breaking, almost slightly breaking the rule. Now, if this one, not really breaking the rule, but it's up there, if you're creating a higher low, if it's creating a higher low come Monday, then we'll continue to ready it up. Now, I want to introduce something. I'll turn this off. And we want to use 3 moving averages, and they're called, when you go to indicators, you're typing stacked, and you're adding the stacked moving average. Now, when you go to the settings, we want to turn off these 2. The first 2, this is 8. I don't know, it's 8 and 19 or what? 8 and 21. We want to turn those off. We are using these number 3, number 4, and number 5. So number 3, number 4, that's 34, 55, and 89. Those are the ones we are using. Okay, so you turn this on. Now, the other thing this thing is telling you, if you're seeing this green, it's telling you it's bullish. If you're seeing red, it's bearish. If you're seeing this blue or gray, it's consolidating. We want a stock that is stacked. Those 3 moving averages, zinapendana. They love each other. Okay, when they are loving each other like this, it's telling you to get calls. So when you are looking for those double bottom, double top, I'll go to DLTR. Okay, so when I give you guys the list of stocks, you want to find out when did that stock become bullish, when these 3 moving averages, they got stacked together and the candles went above. Now this happened on Monday. Now on that Monday, it had gone to 127, pulled back to this 125, went up, pulled back, higher low. So you're waiting for double bottom of this higher low. Swing. You get this. This is the move we are timing. You type stacked. Okay, this is the one. Stacked moving average. Then you go to the settings, turn off those 2. We don't need these 2. The 8 and 21, turn them off. We only need this, number 3, number 4, and number 5. We want them to be stacked together like this. This one, when it's red, is bullish. So here there was still no color. Then here it became bullish. This is the Tuesday on 12th. You want them when they are stacked together and the candles are above. That's bullish. But you're not getting in here. You're waiting. Either a double bottom or a higher low. That's when you're swinging. Swing. Swing. So the first rule, we are looking for stocks that are breaking the rule on the daily. This Bollinger Band. Now you see here, they were stacked together, came down. Here they're getting stacked together. So you want the first rule, we are looking for stocks that are above the upper Bollinger Band. I don't even care for the lower Bollinger Band. I want these stocks that have been trending up, they're overbought. Okay, so this one hadn't broken the rule. It had broken, sorry, it had broken the rule. Yes.
I'm confused.
Oh.
The stacking is those lines? Like the green, or is it those red and green bars?
These are candles.
Not
This
those.
is the lines.
Yeah. So those lines is what you're talking about stacked, or is it?
Yes, they are the moving averages. So when you go to settings, you have 8. You have 8, 21, 34, 55, 89. We only want 34, 55, and 89. We don't need these two. Okay, so when you come here to style, check these two. Just leave 3, 4, and 5. Is that clear?
Yes, and then you were
The
saying
rule
something about
is,
when something is green and red. Can you
so
say
when
that
it's
again?
green, when it's red, this stock is bearish. You see this shade, this background is red. This stock is trending down. When it turns green, when it's green, it's bullish, it's going up. Okay. So if you have a stock in that list that I'll give, this was last week. You want to go back and see if this stock is already stuck together, then it means it's bullish. When it's stuck together and it's going up, this is the stack, this is in a pendana. They come together and then the candles go above, or they come together and then the candles go below. So if you go on the 1 hour time frame, you can see from on the 1 hour, when did they become stuck? So on 15 minutes, it can happen a couple of times. And that's where we're getting, yes, the time frame matters. Kavi, the time frame matters. So 1 hour, you can go to 1 hour and see where this stock, if you go back, you will see they got stacked. This is the day it was bearish, and this is the day it got stacked together, and then it became bullish. On the 1 hour, this happened November 1st. Are we together? On 15 minutes, it can happen again and again and again, because that's what you are using for our entry. But if you, even if you go to 4 hour, you can see when they got stuck together and this stock became bullish or bearish. Now see here, it had not gotten stacked, it became bearish. Do you see here? That's where this, when you're seeing some of them, this crossover here and crossover here, that's the meaning of the stacked. You're having them coming together and moving. The lower one is coming to the below, and the candles are coming below them. That's what they get. That's the meaning of the stacked. They come together, one is crossing below the other, or two are crossing below the other. Okay, then it becomes bearish. This thing is red, 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 until when it pulls back, it's pulling back to this, to this, to this, it goes above, but still there you don't have confirmation. Do you see there's no confirmation here? Then what happened? It became red again, stacked. Okay, then it got stacked here, then it went above. This is the first stacking, then this is the second stacking, went up. You wait for it to pull back to create a higher low. When it creates a higher low, it's going up. Pulling back, it is still, it is stacked, the move became bullish. So now these same lines are acting as support. Pull back, going up. Pull back, going up. Pull back, going up. So on a higher time frame, you want to know when it became stacked on 4 hour, when did that happen? On 1 hour, on daily. But now for this strategy we're trading this week, you can look at 1 hour just for confirmation. This happened here, back here, November. But on the 15 minute, this happened here, December 11th. Okay, so the time frame matters. So you can look at, just to confirm on 1 hour, is this stock bullish or bearish? So the stacking happened whatever time it happened. But on 15 minutes, we are timing it to give us an entry. So when this stacking happens, even if it's these two moving averages here and then these two, the candles went above, it became bullish. You're waiting for that pullback. It has to come back here to the same support or create a higher low. So this indicator is key, where it's showing higher low, and the levels here. This level, you're swinging calls. Okay, Kavi, tuko pamoja. So we'll be counter checking 1 hour just for confirmation, but our entry will be on 15 minutes, not any other time frame, 15 minutes. Now, if come Monday, a stock is already stacked and it just like here, it pulls back and it wants, I don't think I have DLTR in this. I have TGT. So these ones that have pulled back are the best. So this is the first criteria, guys. Turn off this start. We want to find the ones that have broken the rules. Those are the ones we are looking for. This one is even squeezing. We can't see the squeeze, but it's squeezing. So TGT is in the list. It broke the rule, it pulled back. So we want to see it come Monday. Especially if it has a squeeze. But now our entry is based on this one, stacking. So it's either stacking and it's creating a lower high, you're getting puts, or it will stack like this. So this is the support, 138. Come Monday, we want to see if it will bounce off that 138. It can even go lower, but come Tuesday. So give it Monday and Tuesday. If it's creating double bottom or higher low, you're swinging calls. Kwa pamoja. It is full packed list. Lulu is here. So if you're not making 5K this week, right? That Friday we are having the party. We must bring, somebody must pray for us. I know we have believers here. Because there'll be a big problem. This is the week, this is your last opportunity if you've not made 5K. Okay? If you've not made 5K, this is your opportunity. So we want criteria. They must have broken the rule. This one broke the rule and it has pulled back. So for Lulu, it can create a lower high, double top, then it continues, it can still go all the way to 462, or it can decide it wants to go back again up to break the rule. So don't only look at calls, it can be both ways. So it can either be a double top, it's going down, it goes to this 462, we see that's what now did, or it wants to go back up. If it's a double bottom, we're getting calls, we're swinging. Those calls will be cheap, like very cheap, especially if this moves comes on Wednesday. It will mean Monday and Tuesday, theta. If there's no action, is consolidation. Monday and Tuesday, that theta is what we want. That IV crash is what we want to make those contracts cheap. We'll not be spending more than 100 on one contract. And you're not buying one. Aki, jameni, those people who buy one contract. Mungu atawasaidia. Okay, so you come here, 15 minutes. If we go on 1 hour, now do you see where this thing got stuck on 1 hour? You can even, on daily. This stock has been bullish since ER. This is when it got stuck on the daily chart. So when it gets stuck like this, you can trade it, yes, but it will pull back. It will always pull back. Create a higher low or a double bottom, higher low, you're getting calls. It will pull back again, higher low, you're getting calls. Pull back, higher low, you're getting calls. Like that, like that, like that on the daily. But this is long term, as we want here. Now, this one, you see, it's what? Bearish. It's got stuck here. It is bearish. It came down. So we want it to pull back. If it's a lower high or a double top, we're getting puts for Lulu. Tuko pamoja. We're not only looking at calls, we're also looking at puts. So this is stacking and becoming bearish. So it hit 508, double top, then came down, the whole of Thursday. So now we want it to go back up, or it will, this is 483, it will come back. It went up, will come back again to 483 to create a double bottom. If you are seeing that, swing calls, so all those stocks will be, all semiconductors except NVIDIA. I don't know why. It looked like it broke the rule, but I don't know. I don't know why it's not in my list. Okay. I think because it broke here, then here, nothing, then here. That's why I think NVIDIA is not in my list. Because it didn't touch here. It only broke the rule here. So we still, just because the other semiconductors are there, we'll also look at NVIDIA. But all semiconductors are there. AMU, even QCOM, AMD, they're all there. No, AMD is not there. AMD and NVIDIA are not there. QCOM is there. So broke the rule here. We have this pullback. We want to see the same thing. Just the fact that all the others, AVGO is there, LRCX is there, SML is there, NXPI is there. Okay, so this one broke the rule here. Then we had this pullback. So we want to see if it wants to go back to break the rule again, or will it come to this level, 735? NXPI, I don't know if it pulled back already. Okay, so this one broke the rule here, 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 then pull back here, trying to want to see if it wants to go break the rule again, or it will come back to this level. So it's either a pullback to this mid band, or it's going back up to create a new higher high. So I have HD. Okay, so it broke the rule here. We have some form of consolidation. Will it come down here, or will it want to go back up? So our lower time frame is what will tell us. So especially if you're seeing a squeeze, and then you're seeing this got stacked, you want to find out where did it get stacked first. Okay, this is where it's been bullish for long. So you can go to 1 hour just to see when it began, when it got stacked, post ER. I hope you guys are seeing this. Post ER. So this move happens, you wait, it will pull back. When it pulls back, creates a higher low. This is just telling you it's become bullish. Then it will pull back higher low, until you get this move. Then you are swinging. So in 1 hour, you can hold even for a couple of days. For 15 minutes, it's just, we're going to be a one night swinging. So that will be lotos. That whole week, we are just watching for those lotos. Okay. So whenever this stacking happen, you're waiting for pullback, higher low, you're swinging. Pullback, higher low, swinging. Pull back here, didn't even touch the yellow line, went on and on. Okay, so here, if it pulls back again to come to this level, this is this previous support, or it comes to this 347. Even if it doesn't touch it, so this is the 1 hour. If it's not touching it, we are riding it continuation. But it is overbought, it broke the rule. Okay. Low is there too. Okay, so this is 1 hour. You go to 1 hour, you want to see when did it get stuck? Here, became bullish. So you can write this up. Always expect that pullback, higher low, went up, double top, pullback, came here, higher low, went up, pullback, swing. Always wait for that pullback to get either double bottom here or a higher low. Double bottom, swing. On 1 hour, you can hold for 2 days. On 15 minutes, you can hold for, that's overnight. That's an overnight swing. Okay, so many stocks are those that have been bullish. They got stuck long time. They've been bullish for a while. So now we are waiting to see the same thing. Will it pull back to this 220? Take 2 days, wait. It will go up, yes, but the next day, wait for it to come back. Double bottom, higher low, swing calls. Tuko pamoja. Okay. UPS.
Excuse me, Virginia. So it can either be double bottom or higher low.
Yeah,
Or
it's double bottom, higher low, or double top, lower high.
Okay.
So the move is not only bullish, it can be bearish. This now is a good example. So it broke rules. And then what did we get? It hit this double using this 520, 520, then lower high came down. So it's again, this week is still there. Now you see these are coming together. This is 1 hour. Now look at when they got stuck. Long time since ER, when it reported earnings. Okay, this is when it got stuck, became bullish. This thing will change to green. Then you wait for this pullback. Then now you start swinging. Swing, pull back. If it's not hitting the yellow line, pull back, not touching, swing. Coming here, pull back, higher, low, swing. 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 Pull back. Here, it broke this. So now, if we get confirmation, it will turn to red because these candles are below this. Okay? If it's red, we are looking at puts, double top, lower high. Okay? Now, the ones that are momentum these are the stocks that are momentum. You know, momentum are the ones which are safe to swing. HD, JPM, Amazon, AXP, Coast, LRCX, NET, Team, ZS, DDOG, FedEx, KLAC. Those are momentum. Okay. Now, these are the ones, they can give you those zigzag. You can have this going up, going down. Always wait for that confirmation. AMAT, GS, this can either be you're looking at going down or going up. GS, so a GS. So McKenna, when you're swinging, always know when you're swinging a stock that is breaking a rule, that's a felony. That's a that's a risky swing. Because
McKenna. McKenna is not planning on swinging anything.
So the one on GS has a squeeze. DS is in that list, and you see it has a squeeze on 1 hour. So GS was breaking the rule. Look at this. So when you're swinging a stock that is breaking a rule, it's dangerous because it can pull back. It's breaking a rule. This is breaking a rule. Okay. But the reason we're trading this is because it breaks a rule, it will pull back, higher, low, trade it, pull back, higher, low, trade it. But at some point, it can pull back to this 348. If it doesn't go higher, it can pull back to this. You want to trade stocks where you're swinging comfortably. They are walking. Okay? But this one here, breaking the rule. Consolidation, calm down. Okay, so that breaking the rule, you want stocks that are walking confidently. They're not touching. You see, this is the walk, 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 walk. But those ones breaking the rule, you're waking up, you had calls, they are zero. Always dangerous swinging stocks that are breaking the rule. This is not how they're supposed to be outside the Bollinger Band. Okay, DE, oh, I'm forgetting DE. Even VIV is there. DE, you see, it broke the rule, then pulled back. So you now come on Monday, yesterday, tomorrow. We want to see when did it get stuck. So this is 15 minutes. Let's go to 1 hour and see when it became bullish. Look, so this is good. It just got stuck the other day, Wednesday. So this went up, pull back. So we want to see this support, 383. If it come back to this support or create a higher low, swing calls. Please, Majameni, please. The rules are simple. So this got stuck here on Wednesday. This is the 1 hour chart. So it went up, then pull back. It will always pull back. It will give you a higher low or a double bottom. So if it rejects this 380, then we might have hope we're getting calls. On 15 minutes, you see? So whenever you're seeing a stock is getting stacked, you see this is what happened? Swing. Okay. So this would have been swing from Wednesday to Thursday. And then it will always pull back. So when it pulls back, so this, it broke this support. So now it's still in this list. We're looking at it this week. It hit 382. So wanna see come Monday, will it go back to 382? Or will it create a new support Monday, then retest that support Tuesday? Then Wednesday, we are swinging calls, or if it creates a lower high here and another lower high, you're trading puts. So it's not just one way. VIV is also there. And it's squeezing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. It is squeezing on the daily. I told you guys this stock is going to 220, right? we are 40 points away. Okay, so it's breaking, slightly broke a rule here, slightly went up. So we want to see, you see a break rule, come back. They're not supposed to stay outside. They're supposed to walk, 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 walk inside. Here, break the rule, break the rule, break the rule, pull back. So if it's a double top here, like here it was a triple top, puts, okay? If it's a higher low double bottom, calls, ko pamoja. So we have very big ticket items. We have AVGO, we have Lulu, we have LRCX, we have ZS there, we have FedEx and is reporting earnings, we have Coast reported year last week, we have some two tiny stocks, we have FSLR is there, so ENPH is there, BNTX is there, Moderna is there, UPS, FedEx, Car is there. Oh, BA is there. We have Doku. Those people are still looking at Doku. We have Low, TGT, CAT, DE, GS, Into, Shop. So it's going to be a very amazing week. Whether small stocks or big. So those people who panic and say, oh, I can't trade wenye mnaogopa AVGO. Why are you people scared of AVGO? Jameni. And then you'll hear somebody tell me Tesla. Have I mentioned Tesla? It's not there, but it can be in another strategy. I don't know. But it's
Lily.
not here. It is not here. It should be, but it's not there. I mean, it should. Oh my God, and it's squeezing. Oh, why is it not here?
Oh,
It should be here.
yes. Why is it not here?
This thing that I use doesn't love Tesla. It is never there. And I usually say, whenever you see me post about Ford, always look at Tesla, because I've never seen Tesla in any of these strategies that I look at. Oh, it's
I
only
don't see
this
it.
other one.
I don't
But
see Lily.
you want Lily, Majameni. You really want Lily? Oh my God. Hey. Hey. Is it on there?
Hey, squeezing.
It is breaking. I said I'm
I'm
not gonna
breaking
look
the
at
rules.
on the downside. I'm not looking
Yes,
at downside, but you can look at it.
we are not
Breaking.
discriminating puts.
No, look at who is talking. My God, Ruth. Ruth. Wow.
Those are the ones that swung things that are talking.
I didn't swing nothing.
So Tesla should be there. I
Yes.
don't know why it's not, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
It has broken the rule.
Yep.
Okay. It has broken the rule. So Lily has broken the rule on the downside, but I don't want to focus on those. I know Lily, we are timing it, but so Tesla has broken the rule. Now, the reason, I don't know, it's squeezing, or is it, I don't know if you're seeing anything when it's squeezing, it's breaking the rule while it's squeezing. I don't know. There's no stock we've looked at that is breaking the rule while squeezing. It's just Tesla only.
That's why it's
There's
special.
And
no,
also, Virginia, Tesla, I think there was a reduction in volume.
Yes. Yes,
yeah.
there is.
So of course, Tesla, we are timing it because it broke 253 slightly. So it's there. But any of these stocks we're looking at, there's none that is squeezing and is breaking the rule. It's only Tesla. So maybe that's the reason why it's not in my, in when I was trying to screening those stocks, I didn't get this. Okay, but it broke the rule. Any of these stocks, when you look at them, even why is PanW not there and ZS is there? Of course, Mera already broke the rule and came. I didn't. It's not in the list. So if a stock is not in that list, don't force it, please. Just look at the Bollinger Band. If it has not broken the rule, then it's not the same thing. Yes, it can be a good play, but it's not based on that strategy we are looking at this week. Okay, if you look at CAT, it broke the rule. You can clearly tell stocks that have broken the rule. Okay, and none of them has a squeeze. So Tesla, probably that's why it's not in my list. Tulo is there. ADB is not. Hold on. It's not there. It's not. But on the downside, okay? So Lily, ADB on the downside, but it's still not outside. It's not outside. Now you see here, it broke the rule, pull back. Okay? So I know BNTX is there, Moderna is not there because Moderna already, now Moderna, you see it had the squeeze here and then went up. So Moderna, and then this pullback, I'll just include it because when BNTX is there, somewhere, they are sisters or brothers. You can't leave the other. SEDG is there. And these are going to be lotos. All these things are going to be lotos. Okay. And it's squeezing. My God. Ugh. Ooh. Look at that. Okay. ENPH, the same sector, FSLR, all there. Okay. So all these stocks were there last week, 5K, and most of you didn't even look at them. So this week, I'm not even putting 5K. Broke the rule, broke the rule. So ENPH is there. KLAC is there. It's had a squeeze here. And you see, when you see a squeeze on the daily and then it's breaking the rule, it's creating higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This can't go on for 9 days. Something has to happen. It will either pull back to this level or it will have that pullback and then it will break the rule again. Now, this is the walk, 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 walk. You can buy time and hold when stocks are walking. Here, it's a risky affair. If you're still telling me, oh, I'm holding KLAC, this dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. You can wake up Monday, it is down here. But this one, very safe, very safe, very safe. Tuko pamoja. So always see, and then if especially it's headed to 6 days is breaking rules, something will come up. It will either create an inside bar or pull back. And when it's pulling back, it will be a good pullback. Come to this level. Okay. Where is crowd?
Yangu ndio imetoka hivi. Umesema ni? Turudishe tu mwana.
Nyagot. Okay. So I'll post the list. It's a long list. It means this is going to be a good week. It is the last opportunity you have to make Christmas. If you don't make it, I don't know what to do with you. That Friday, we'll have to pray. Really pray. So you want that stacking to happen. Okay, so here, this is the thing. When it's breaking a rule, there's a risk of this pullback. And you see it has come to this, the mid-band. Those puts, it is good opportunity to trade the puts. It is coming back to, so this, the difference is not big, but it came from 459, almost touching this. Okay. So Tesla is squeezing. That move is coming. I told you guys, Tesla will make us rich. AVGO, if it didn't make you rich, it made people rich last week. Okay. Apple is not, is Apple there? You're fine. So FedEx is there and FedEx is reporting earnings. So this is the something, cost is there and the cost is post here. So it means we are going to get a move this week from cost. FedEx is reporting earnings on, when is it reporting? Who else is reporting this week? We don't have too many stocks. Okay. Now this can imply that FedEx will pull back for ER. So we might gamble some puts, I don't know. Rina, what are you doing? Walk, 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 walk. The minute it started breaking the rules, it's here in this list. But this walk, safe. It is safe to hold stocks that are walking, 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 walk. Okay? We looked at GS and JPM also. Yeah, oh, MU, yes, so MU, so MU earning usually drives all the other semiconductors. I don't know, it usually has powers to make all the other semiconductors to follow suit. Now you see this one went up from lower Bollinger Band to upper walking. This is safe to hold. The minute it starts breaking rules, it gets into our list. Broke rule, broke rule, broke rule. So something is gonna happen. Pullback, or it will have that inside bar and then it continues to break a rule, but it will not break rule for long. A pullback is in the lining. A pullback is coming. So this won't happen for long. It will either pull back and start walking again. But when it's breaking the rule, it is making it unsafe and dangerous. It might come all the way to 156. When is FedEx reporting? Which day? I know there are 3 stocks or 4 stocks reporting earnings this week that we should be looking at.
Tuesday after close.
ACN also.
FedEx is
Okay.
Tuesday after close.
So this can be a sign of, because all this is overbought. If this can be a sign, if this happens on Monday, we get double bottom, we can swing calls, just gamble. Or if it's creating lower high, we are swinging puts. So this is gonna be a good gamble this week just because it's in here. Okay, KMX is also, let me see. Hey, it's also here. Broke the rule. I know there's KMX, MU, FedEx, and ACN. ACN is a good post-TR, guys. Broke the rule, broke the rule, broke the rule. It's reporting Thursday. So if we're getting that pullback double bottom, we can try swing some calls. If it's a double top, we can try gamble puts for ER. If this happens before earnings, we've made our money, leave it alone. If the move happens, so if Monday and Tuesday we get double bottom, we swing Monday to Thursday, I wouldn't bother with this. But if we get a double top, we are trading puts, you can leave a run or whatever, but make the money before that move is coming. FedEx on Tuesday, GIS, Wednesday, MU, Carnival. Now, the reason why all the airlines are here is the same thing. Carnival is also here. RCL is here. Carnival is here in the same list. Oh, yeah. Chep, your stock is here. Nike or Nike? I don't have Nike. Hold on. I don't have Nike. Shiba, you're forgetting ACN. This is a very important stock. That should be the on top after FedEx.
Who said I typed it?
Huh?
I said, who said I typed it?
Is it there? ACN?
You said ACM? Let me look.
ACNN for this one. This is a good ER. This stock trends. You see here it dropped like I don't know how many points. 313 to 294. Okay. This one here dropped again. Then this ER went up. And then walk. You want to walk. Very safe. Walk. Then broke the rule. Consolidation went up, pull back. Always when you're breaking the rule, you just know we've approached the top. So plan for some puts at some point. So here, walk. You want these. Very safe. Okay, came down, was walking down, then went back up. This one came down, broke the rule. Consolidation, broke the rule, went back up. Breaking the rule, it means it is a sign of either it's overbought or oversold. Okay, Tuesday, yeah, it's Tuesday. So here, it has no squeeze. It has nothing. I don't have it. I don't have ACN. BBY is there. This NCLH is there. This same strategy. So depending on when it's reporting earnings, Make sure we are making money with it, or it can be a good swing. I don't have a CNH. I'll look at what strategy it has on Monday. But let's see on the weekly. So this weekly, you want walking. So walking on the weekly is good. But when it's breaking the rule, breaking rule, consolidation, pull back. Every time a stock is breaking a rule, some move is coming. So this one, I don't know what's going to happen this time. I don't have any strategy on it. FedEx is the same as Coast, is the same as AVGO, same as everything. So if we get that pullback before it reports earnings, then I'm just going to wait for it post-TR. Okay? I don't have Roku. But it seems it's broken the rule here. I don't know the ones that have a squeeze and they've broken the rule. I don't know why they're not appearing in my list. Okay. But semiconductors top. Lulu, CAT, DE, LMT, GS, FedEx, ZS, Team, Coast, Amazon, JPM, HD, all these good stocks. Even energy stocks are there. So one day we are swinging. If you've done a good, why is it there? This is a weekly. Okay, and it's squeeze. Something is coming up. These are the energy stocks. Look at this. Broke rule, pull back. So come Monday, tomorrow, we're looking at it and it's squeezing on 15 minutes. When did it get stuck? Ugh. Ooh. That way. You see, it got stuck on Thursday. You want to find those that got stuck on 1 hour, then you confirm with the 15 minutes. LMT is also there. We looked at LMT. Nobody asked me about UNH. It's not there. This one got stuck on red side. So if it's a lower high, it would be puts. If it's a high, this already created a bottom, it pull back. If it creates double bottom, we're swinging calls. If it's this low and then a higher low, calls. Okay, but this one got stuck here. This is the 1 hour. UNH, you guys know the story. SMCI and NVIDIA not in my list. I don't know for some reason. NVIDIA, MD, SMCI are not in my list. I just have KLAC, LRCX, AVGO, QCOM, NXPI. You see why? It hasn't broken the rule yet. Okay? It's just barely, hasn't even touched it. That's why it's not in my list. Okay? I don't know, why is CRM not there? Yeah, it broke the rule here. Do you see how this one broke the rule? Pull back consolidation. You got the double bottom or higher low calls. Went from 249 to 259. 10 points. So that's how it happened. When it broke the rule, it still has a squeeze on 50 minutes. So this is what happened here. So it broke the rule when it broke the rule, and then It had a double bottom here, 253, calls. Probably will wake up, it's up. It has a squeeze here. Okay, but it's not in my list. MDB, is it? I don't think so. So let's focus on I'll post the list. It's a long list. So the ones that are momentum, the ones that are lotos, DE, LMT, SETG, VIV, BIL, AEHR is a semiconductor also, small ATR. ILMN is there, PEP is there, MDB is not. I can tell those, I don't know why it's not there. So this one, we are looking at the volume for this because it reported earnings. Okay, now you see it's not there. This is the reason it's not there. Doesn't broken rule. This one likes behaving. See here, he just broke rule one day. After 3 days, pull back. See here, he was breaking rules, consolidation, then continued up. So this is what you're hoping for. When it breaks a rule, you have those 2 days, double bottom, swing calls. Okay, so it's not in my list. So probably if it breaks the rule tomorrow, so it doesn't mean you don't look at it because it can open a higher low and then decide to break the rule. So when it breaks the rule, we start doing the same thing. Okay. Nike, I don't have it here. I'll look for the strategy, if there's any strategy for this. We only have a few stocks reporting earnings. Okay. So that's what we are doing this week. So all of us, we're looking at these things. Don't be depending on Leroy or anybody else. It's all of us. We are timing for that double bottom. This one is squeezing. Broke the rule, pull back. So we want to see if it will give us double bottom. So the ones that have already pulled back can be juicy. So it has a lower low here when it pull back. Oy. Please, this week, Aki, Jameni. So we have 166. Want to see if it will come back to 166 or if nothing happens on Monday. Now, this we are also doing the same thing with checking the volume. So if you're seeing no action on Monday, look at the volume for the ones you're looking at. The next day, if there's no action or volume has gone lower, then it means that move is coming. So when the move comes, we are swinging. Make sure you take some profit and then leave some runners. And you're not trading one contract, Jameni. We are looking for Christmas money. This is it. And it's both ways. So it can be calls and it can be puts. So Nike has been bullish. It has not hit 127. Ugh, really? Some of these stocks are just too slow. 128. That's where it came from. Now you see walking, walk. Here is breaking rule, walk. Walking is safe. Breaking rules is not safe. Walk. Pull back. Higher low. Dangerous. Pull back to the mid band. Dangerous. Pull back. Walk. To walking. So it's not in my list. Why? Because it's walking. It's walking along the band. Creating higher lows, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. We had an inside band. Look at it tomorrow. It's reporting on Thursday. Oh, 128 bado. It's been, hey, these stocks are slow. Okay, but it's not in that strategy. So please, Let's make this money. There are tons of small ATRs. ILMN is here, and this stock were the ones that were tired of being bearish. Then they've been trending up for a couple of days. Okay, this one already, oh, January. So this can continue running up to ER. Look at this, walk, 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 walking, 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 pull back, walk, dangerous, walk, 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 pull back, dangerous. When you see this dangerous, it means something started going back up. Okay, so here it was safe, safe, consolidating, went up, broke the rule, pull back. So these ones that have pulled back, they might be juicy because these contracts were up. The puts, the calls were up from 112 to 136. Now these are pullbacks, so we want to see, will it create a double bottom, or when it goes up, will it create a double top or a lower high? Then you'll be trading put. So it's either way. Don't just look at one way. But this is making me salivate because it means the calls have become cheap. Now, if you get 2 days of indecision, it means the calls will become even cheaper. So this is 136. You see how they're expensive because this stock has been trending up for days. So now it has pulled back to 127. Okay. So if we look at those 2 days, so if we look, no volume. So if we look at a 132 call, wanna go, this thing, I don't like it. It usually doesn't have, you see it came from $15 to 493, 463. So now we wanted to see if it can come even lower. Not a good example. Let's look at AVGO. This one doesn't have a lot of volume. Okay, so it rejected 150, 1150. So if we get that pullback, or it goes back up, creates a double bottom, double top, sorry, we're getting puts. But if it's coming down, we want to see if it will come down to this 1190, sorry, 1090. Okay, so if we look at calls, still expensive. So that pull coming down, or that theta for 2 days, if no action, it makes the contract become cheaper and cheaper just because it's losing some money because of theta. It's Monday, no action. You see these contracts become cheaper. Tuesday, no action. The contracts become cheaper. Okay? So let's look at this. These calls are still expensive. So let's look at puts because you can get the move either way. Puts are also expensive. Majameni. That's why we need that thing to happen. So 1150. Okay. My God. You see where it came from? 5,200, 150. So please look at both ways. You're not just looking at calls. It can be puts. So if we have it pulling back, if we have it going up to go back to, so if we have this contract, no, if we have AVGO pulling back and going up, it means these puts will become even cheaper. They become even cheaper and lotos. Okay. So right now it came from 150, went to 285 on Friday. Then when it started going up, it came down. Okay, the same 160, 169. So it's going up. If we get a pullback, okay, so if AVGO opens up, it goes to this 1149 and still rejects this movement up will make those puts even cheaper. If it pulls back and opens slightly, it will be, those calls will be, those puts will be IV crushed. This move up, okay, it will make those puts cheaper. So it means this AVGO, because it rejected 1150, we're looking at it on the upper side too, not just the downside, because we've not had a major pullback compared to now. So when you look at calls for now, hopefully they're cheaper because we had this move. So we want on Monday, tomorrow, if it can come back down to this same 674, if we are looking at calls, 764, is that 6 or 7 or 674? Then if we're looking at, it's still expensive, or puts. So calls, mama yangu. This is where the lotto is gonna be. Look at this. Hey. So this is at 53. It came down to 53. So if it opens high and then comes down again to that 674, you'll have a double bottom. We're getting calls. So this is not even this only thing you're looking. So because this stock has hit new all-time high, we don't have a history. So what you do, you take 200 times 2. So it will retest this 200. It can go times 2 or times 3. So this contract can go to 200, 400, 600. So you keep you keep adding. So times 2, times 3, times 4. Tuko pamoja. We don't have a history because this is the first time this stock is hitting 700 and something. So this is the price of this contract. You can either multiply like that or you can draw. You draw from here, but it will not give you a good range because this stock has not, this is not a very high level. So these are your exit: 341, 553, 763, 869. Okay, so this one, I'm looking at calls because look at puts, can't even buy them. Puts are also good. Why? Because it's at 6. What's the price? It's at 690 something. So puts can also be viable. Let's look at this 670. This can be either way. Woo, woo. Aki jameni, few people don't make money this week. Look at this. So if it pulls back, this contract can go all the way back to $55. Look at the top, 2,900. Okay? Tuko pamoja. We together. So something like Lulu that already pulled back. Okay, so it already pulled back. We want to see if it will come back to this same 483 or create a higher low. So when we look at calls, so 491 calls. I swear I'm spotengeneza pesa. Now we know Lily, it's not going just to 500. It will go to higher. So look at this 520. Pesa iko hapa. So this came from $22, went to 500. If we can go back to this $22, then you're riding it back to 500. Hey, Afu mniambie, I only bought one contract, Ruth. Hmm.
But
Tell me, oh, I bought only one contract. No,
that's okay. You won't be hearing that again.
Christmas, you're buying one contract.
It
So
wasn't
this one,
Christmas, Virginia.
223. So let's look at puts. Okay. So puts, is this puts or calls? 221, 223. Ah, yeah. You guys, are you guys seeing money? Oh, why mpaka mikono na I'm scratching my hand. This is money. Ha. Look at this. Yay. Even just half of it, 600. Money. And you people are just holding calls. Oh, it's going to heaven. Which heaven? We want it to pull back. ZS. Ugh. Calls are expensive because it's been trending up. Okay, so we want it, even if it pulls back. So if you're looking at calls, it's at 223. Can go either way. These things can go either way. I hope you guys are seeing all this money. So because this stock has never hit this level, it's an all-time high. We don't have a good history, but this contract came from 10 to 208, and right now it's at 165. So if we have it pulling back, we want it to come back to this $54. If that's what will happen, you're swinging calls. Please, when you're looking at these things, you're also doing analysis on this options chart. Okay? So, mapesa. Eish. There's money to be made here this week. So Amazon, Shiba knows it hit now 150. So it's almost a double top. So if it's going down, or it will have that pullback, have a double bottom or higher low, we're getting calls. So if we're looking even at 155 call, and then we look at the puts. So 200, it's at $21. So this is still a good move. So this one you're multiplying by 2 or by 3. So 2 can be 400, 600. If we look at puts, so let's say, yeah. Hey. Look at this. 835.63. Either way, there's money depending on whatever. If it's a double bottom or a double top, there's money to be made, please. Even if it's half, 400. So if it comes back to this 63 or a higher low, we're getting calls. This is puts, riding it even if it's halfway. So you can either do half or you're drawing this, your Fibonacci here. And then here. And it will give you your exit level. But that next week, at some point, we are swinging. You're either getting double top, double bottom, we are swinging. Puts or calls, it's swinging. Okay, we can day trade, secure some profits, and leave runners. Nimemaliza, I'm done. I'll post this list of stocks, but mimi nimemaliza. Any questions? Yeah. So, msisumbue Leroy, it's me and Leroy this week. Chep, your RH is here. I forgot. RH is in this list, please.
Also, Virginia, I wanted to ask about the stack. For the stack, do we have it on Weibo? And yeah, do we have it on Weibo?
Webull and Robinhood, those are Chinese. They take their time even to add indicators. You might look for it on, I don't know if it's there on Thinkorswim, but TradingView is one of the best or the only platform that has all those indicators.
Okay.
And those indicators are created by people. They're not generated by TradingView. They are created by people like you and me.
Okay.
Okay, that's why you won't find some of those indicators in Webull. But you can use, if you want to look at Webull, you can go add the moving averages. So add that moving average that is there. Add it on Webull. Okay? You can add, it's, what did we see? Was it 34, 55, and 89? So you can add it on Webull, then you can see it getting stacked together.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So this one is there. So this was trending up. If we look at calls, counter forward. So it's at 308. Look at calls, very expensive. Okay? But if it still wants to go up, we can look at calls if they become cheaper because of IV crash or theta. When you look at puts, so it has to drop a lot for it to go to 285. This even puts are still expensive. So we want this move to happen Monday and Tuesday. We want that nothing happening so that it makes these contracts cheaper, either by theta or volatility. Okay, so RH is there. I don't know why I was forgetting. It's there. Money is here. Okay. Kwa Irini, I'll post the
I have
link.
a question.
Yes.
So for no, not to you. Sorry. So for big ATR stocks, whenever they're pulling back, right? Say like AVGO, when you say it's like a shallow pullback, now that the ATR is even larger, like what are the numbers we're supposed to look at for us to say it's like shallow?
Woo.
Watch out, check.
Let me look at the contracts for AVGO. So for puts, it really needs to go down. Now, is it not going? Okay, chat. Now, this stock has been trending up since earnings. Now, it's not even a matter of the ATR. We can still use ATR. And this indicator called SATI is the best because it will show you those ATR levels. Okay. Now, for me, when you see me draw these lines, is the line where it had previously pulled back or like here. So it means when it's coming down, it will come back to this. Anytime where you're seeing a pullback level, you can either draw this line or you can use still the ATR. And now our ATR is increasing. So the weekly ATR is, it can go to, it's 67, okay? And the monthly ATR is 117. So it can decide in one day to drop 117 or 2 days to drop 117 or to drop 67 points. But the daily ATR is at 38. Okay. So either, how do you know it's a shallow pullback? Shallow pullback is not about, okay, it's about also the days, the levels, but shallow pullback, we're talking about the number of days. You remember, Kashiro, we are counting days on the pullback. If the pullback takes 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, or refuses to go to 2 days, that means that stock is still strong, the trend is strong, it wants to go up. So regardless of how far it has pulled back, it is the number of days that is telling us this is a shallow pullback or this is a deep pullback from just our counting days. Okay, so you can use, you see me, I like drawing those Fibonacci levels. So Kashiro, when it was pulling back here, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was this a shallow pullback? Kashiro?
No.
It wasn't a shallow. It took 9 days. A strong trend takes 9 days. A weak one, a shallow pullback. Do you see here? 2 days. Let me see. 2 days. Did create a double bottom, went back up. This one took longer than 9 days. This was not a pullback. This was a trend. It went down. So here, it's yes, you can look at the levels. How much has it pulled back? But how many days does it take for it to pull back? When it was going up here and you're barely seeing pull, shallow, trending up, then finally here it pulled back 1, 2, 3, 4 days. It didn't go to 6 days. So you're going back up. It's the number of days that you're counting on the daily. If it's pulling back 2 days, that's still a shallow pullback. If it's pulling back 3 days, shallow pullback. If it goes to 6 days, it has hit the number of days we expect for a pullback, 3 to 6 days. If it breaks and goes on for 9 days, that was a trend. Okay? Does that answer your question? So I can't say, if you want to get it right, use the 30 levels because it will give you those ATR levels. Okay? Sawa sawa. Mko kazini na mnasikiza hapa. Okay, so now we see AVGO has been trending up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has taken 6 days. Now, for those people who swing on day 6, risky. Why? Because it can decide on day 7, it has done this number of days, it is coming down. Always be cautious when you're holding a call or you're trying to swing a call day 6. Okay? Here was the opportunity, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, creating higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Day 6, dangerous. Why? Because day 7, it can open going down, pulling back until it breaks day 7. Then day 8, we are confident. We are holding to day 9. But here on day 6, risky. Always risky. When you're counting, you see a stock every time on the multiple of 3, something is happening. You'll either pull back, an inside day, or something. Always, just count, you see. Anytime a stock is hitting on the multiple of 3, something is happening. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. So if here you're holding puts on day 5 and into day 6, dangerous. Why? What happened? It started going back up. Okay? Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. Pull back. So always be cautious. For those people who are holding calls into Monday, it means you didn't count a VGO. Please count these days. Because when you're holding a call into day 6, just look all the time. Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, inside bar, going down. Okay? But when it breaks that day 6, then you can confidently, like here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Day 7, if it's a higher low, you can now hold confidently into day 8. Now you see day 9, inside bar. 10, 11, day 12, another inside bar. 13, 14, day 15, inside bar. Okay? So always be cautious. If you are swinging anything after day 6 or day 6. Tuko pamoja. Okay? Because on the multiple of 3, something happens. And we know that day 6 is important because this can mean it was just pulling back and then it decides to go back down. Okay, I'm done. If there's no any other question, I'll post the list. Let's make this money. Where's Dawn and Dell? Sign us off.
Let's make this money, everyone.
Yes.
This is the week.
This is our last week of the year. Okay? Please. All right. See you guys.
Bye.
All right. So long.
Bye.
Enjoy your Sunday.
You too.
Thanks.